Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Ron Doyle on Maryland's Eastern Shore. I just finished up roughing in this rough wiring on this house. I want to do a little walkthrough. I'm sure there's a lot of people that haven't seen a rough in on a house. The plumbers are almost done. The sprinkler guy, fire suppression guy, they're done. And I'm the electrician and I'm finishing up. I've already swept out the house. We'll start you at the panel. Actually, let's tell you a little bit about this house. It is a 1,600 square foot house, 2-story, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and it has a 2-car garage. A lot of people might wonder how much wire is actually used in a house this size. We got 500 foot of RG6 for TV, 2,000 feet of 14.2 NM. NM is the trade name for Romax is a slang name for it. 750 foot of 12.2. 750 feet of 14.3, 250 feet of 10.2, 50 foot of 10.3, 65 foot of 8.2, and 58 foot of 8.3 is all in this house at 1,600 square foot. And you can see my spools that I've stacked up. Believe it or not, this is the wire left over from this job. Not a whole lot left. Starting at this panel, this is a square D home line, 200 amp, 30 spaces. I did most of my runs up and overhead. You can see I group my wires 120 volt on the right side and 240 volt wires on the left side. Of course, this is your RG6 for your TV cables. There's 5 home runs in the house with that. But got very few runs going underneath the house. It's 4 runs. One's for outside outlet loop, outside outlets and loop for under the house for service outlets for the heating and air equipment. We have 10.2 for the downstairs air handler, and we have another 10.2 for the upstairs condensing unit, and the other 12.2 is the downstairs condensing unit. Very few runs underneath the house. Most is up and overhead. In this panel, I've got one breaker hooked up. This one's going to be feeding it's a 20 amp breaker. It's going to be feeding the outside receptacles and the wire loop under the house. This is in here just as a filler because, of course, Square D likes to knock the 2 spaces out, and to pass code, the door has to be on, and all the spaces have to be filled. So you don't want to break them out until you're ready to install all the breakers in this panel. This is the 2-car garage. This is the neo-angle egress to go into the house. I'll give you a little walkthrough. Got 2 outlets, one on either side. It's behind that door for the garage. The outlet beside the panel, that's the outside outlet loop, outside outlets. I wire mine separately so that vinyl siding guys can J-channel around the box, and my box won't be in their way, because it's an Arlington heavy duty, extra duty in use box with a weather resistant, tamper proof outlet. I've got one on the front of the house, and I've got one on the back of the house right there. This house is going to get a 12 by 12 deck off the back with a center stairs. This is the foyer area. This is a coat closet. This is a pedestal sink, toilet for half bath. A lot of this stuff's hard to make out because you can't see defined walls with sheetrock. This is a water heater closet. Underneath the staircase is dead space. This is the upstairs with a 180 degree turn to go upstairs. It'll take you up there in a minute. Now we're in Worcester County, so they require a flow switch, and of course you got your sprinkler system. Flow switch is going to go somewhere in here, and I've got my wire coming down feeding into this box. This is a smoke detector wire that feeds into this so that the flow switch can be hooked up. Basically, if water flow is detected going up this pipe, it sets the smoke detectors off inside the house. I've got another video of how I wire those if you're interested in following that. It's on my YouTube. Water heater. Walking in here, this is the dining room area. Got a dining room light right there. Dining room light switch is over there. We have the kitchen area is right in here. So this is a wide open floor plan. This is the living room area. Of course, this is the egress from the garage. Now I've got it mapped out so that I can't be wrong on this layout. If you can see this, right in here is a island. The circles and the X are where the pendants are at. There's 2 pendants in this kitchen. Line up with that. Klein, shout out to Klein. Klein laser level plumb bob, awesome product. I do my layout on the floor. I put the laser level plumb bob on each center X, and that gives me a position on the ceiling. So it's very unlikely that this is wrong. Refrigerator goes here, and we've got a 15-inch cabinet that goes between this space here, 30-inch range from that line to that line, And then right here gets a 10-inch cabinet. And this is from that line here is a 36-inch Lazy Susan. And that Lazy Susan carries over to this window. And then the contractor will do another cabinet. I didn't pull a measurement on it. It doesn't really concern me on this one, but he'll do a cabinet in here, and normally it's a 15-inch. Then he'll do a 36-inch sink base from here to over here. And then he'll do a dishwasher right here. That's what the white wire's for. And then he gets a 24-inch pantry. It's right here. Now on my dishwasher wiring, of course, I've got all my wires up and overhead, as you can see. You can follow them down. They're all lined up, going to the panel. It's a pretty straight shot, but all my wires are up and overhead. I run my dishwasher line underneath of the sink with an adjustable box that actually comes in and goes out so that it could be flushed to the inside of the cabinet. You turn this screw and this box comes in and out. Very nice product, made by Carline. They're kind of pricey. I use one for there, and I use one for the above the range microwave adjustable box there. That's a home run for the microwave. I've got a home run that lands on this 15-inch counter right here, and then it jumps on behind it to the refrigerator. And then of course this wire that goes down is going to be my wire loop, travels under this floor, and it's coiled up over here, and that's for the island that gets an outlet on that end of the island. Of course, we're on the 2017 code. I only have to do one outlet per island. We're not on the 2020 yet. But the other kitchen counter circuit, because you have to have two kitchen counter circuits. This is the other kitchen counter circuit. It's spaced 4 foot apart, and I got another one there which was within 4 foot apart. And then I've got one that serves this side of the kitchen counter, just on the other side of the sink. And pantry will go here, and this outlet and this outlet are within 12 feet apart. This outlet falls on the living room side. So I've got my living room wired together, as you can see. Got an outlet here by the doorway. This is a sliding door. Sliding door goes this direction. Light switches are on that side. This customer opted for a in-the-wall TV box. Another Arlington product. Love them. This is a new work, old work, low voltage, 120 volt side box right here. The wires will be pulled in after the insulation is in place. I've got a high powered magnet. I can fish the wires up the wall. I've got a cut box. I cut the box out. This is my home run over there by the panel in the garage. But my other poles come through here, and I use a featherboard on the front for the cables to come out for the RG HDMI cable and the RG6 cables that come out of here. And all these outlets are within 12 foot of each other. Some of them are closer than others. These two are closer. Got an outlet over here, and then you got an outlet behind this gang box. You see that. But most of my runs are up and over. Got a group of light switches. Got the right fan, left fan. This is the garage, and this is the kitchen three-way circuit. I'm sorry, living room three-way circuit. Coming into this foyer here, this first switch is three-way, and that's three-wayed again over there. The second one is outside lights, and this third one is your stairwell light, which is way up there. We usually do a hanging pendant. Coming into here, you can turn your foyer light off right here, and this is another three-way for the kitchen cans. We have 4 cans in this kitchen. You can see them right there, kind of doing an L shape. And then this switch right here is for your 2 pendant lights that land over the island that I marked out on the floor. The dining room light will be here. It's going to be light that goes over the table, sits right here. And you got a three-way kitchen. You got a three-way living room, three-way kitchen, outside lights, and then the dining room. I'll give you a little walk through. No, this is the first floor smoke detector. Of course, I've got that tied into this 1900 box with an extension ring and a mud ring. I'm gonna go upstairs. So we got another three-way coming upstairs to turn this stairwell light off. And 3 ways right here, right at the top of the landing. And there's your light. So coming up here, hopefully I don't make you dizzy. Coming up here, this is the entrance to the hall bathroom. Got a linen closet, fiberglass one-piece shower tub, toilets here, sink. Of course, I got my 120 volt outlet. Got a vanity light, which is right there. It's on the slide rail. And then this is my exhaust fan light combo. I use Brom. I believe there's 678 model exhaust fans. I use quite a few of those, and it's duct to the eave. This is the second floor laundry room. You got the dryer on this side and the wash machine on this side. This is the master bedroom. It's a pretty good size bedroom. And it's the master closet. Master closet, I put a switch, and we've got an overhead light into the master closet. This is the master bathroom. And this is the vanity light. I always use as the first switch. This is your exhaust fan. This switch, I have to do a GFI protected ceiling can over top of the, it's going to be a full tile shower with a fiberglass, one-piece fiberglass wet pan for the base. Got a 6-inch can. It's got to be GFI protected because it falls over the rim of the shower. And this is going to be the switch for the can. This is going to be the outlet, which is GFI protected. It's another outlet on this side. This is a double bowl sink here. This is your toilet, and then of course your shower. Walking out of this room, this is your hallway. We've got a scuttle hole for upstairs access. We've got a light there. That is a second floor smoke detector, and that is going to be a light there with that pancake. This is a air return. To the right here, this is another bedroom. Now, due to wire being very expensive right now, coronavirus, we are October the 31st, 2021. Currently, wire is very scarce. It's very expensive. So I told the contractor until the wire prices come back down to ground zero, I'm only doing fan light switch together. So 14.2 switched overhead. Got a fan rated pancake, and we have our smoke detector directly above the doorway coming in the bedroom. And of course, it has it's going to have a pretty big closet in that bedroom. This bedroom here, you've got small bedroom, same thing, 14.2 switched for the fan and light. It's going to be switched together. And of course, we got our outlets that are within code. You got to have one within 6 foot from the casing of the door over, and then you have to have outlets within every 12 foot. So that outlet to that outlet falls within 12, and then you got one that falls under that window, and then you got one that is within, from there to there, it's within 6 feet of the doorway, and that is a TV box. This room has got another this has got a walk-in closet. There's a light. Got an overhead box for that, and this closet's got a window in it. This is the second one we've done like that. Now in this hallway, you can see there's a box high. That box is for the service light that is in this attic. You can see it right there. Line sets are already prepped in. This is going to be where the unit's going to be for the second floor. This is going to be a three-way for your hallway light up here, and the other switch is on that wall right there. And then we got this bedroom to the end of the house. This was an add-on. We don't normally do this room. To the right, we got a pretty wide closet. Now, I've got an outlet. I hate doing this, but I have to. If the wall is larger than 24 inches, I believe it is. If the wall is wider than 24 from door jamb to door jamb, you have to have an outlet there. So that's going to be an outlet that doesn't get used very often. We've got an outlet within, of course, 6 feet of the doorway, which that one's pretty close. This one was within 12, and then from there to there it's within 12, and then there to there it's within 12. And then we've got a TV box. Now, I have to also be within 6 foot from the edge of this trim on this closet door to that box, which I am. I'll give you a little kind of little description of how the outlets are laid out in this house. But this is just a little walkthrough. Thermostat for upstairs. This is a little walkthrough to give you all an idea of what a roughed-in application looks like. And this is, if you can see this brown wire here, this is my doorbell. I like to call it ding dong. Customers get a kick out of that. Sometimes these wires get covered up by the sheetrocker. They'll lay the sheetrock on this, and I'll have to find this wire. I don't know if they do it because they miss it or they're doing it for kicks and giggles. I don't know, but it can get interesting when you have to locate wires that are hidden behind a wall and you're trying to dig the wire out without damaging it. Look, I hope this was insightful for you, that you all thought was interesting. This will give a little better understanding to what a rough end looks like from an electrician's standpoint. And this is also a good opportunity to show my grandsons, Joey, Lewis, and August, what their grandfather does for a living. Don't get to see them very much. They were in Germany. See, my son-in-law is in the Air Force, and my daughter and him were over in Germany for a few years. They have came back to the United States. They're now stationed in Seattle, Washington. So, and got a brief visit with them, so they don't get to spend a whole lot of time or interaction with me or the my ex-wife. But you know, hey, they can see what their grandfather does for a living. I'll give them a heads up. Tell them to look for this video. I love you, boys. I hope one day when you all grow up, get older, I can give you a little training how to be an electrician if you choose to do that. But hey, look, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This is Ron Doyle with you, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day.